factors affecting character, a length of your finger. When examining our hands, we have surely looked at whether our index finger or our ring finger is longer. Generally, this is purely an aesthetic concern or a superstition we've heard somewhere about what this difference means. However, according to science, the length of your ring finger signifies a lot. Particularly in women, this phenomenon produces surprising results and can even affect their personal traits such as aggressiveness, assertiveness, and risk-taking, as well as their lives. When you hear about it, it may sound like another social media superstition or a fabricated nonsense in popular belief, but there is actually a lot of scientific data behind it. Looking at the research, having a longer ring finger compared to the index finger dates back to the time in the womb. The individual's exposure to the hormone testosterone in the womb is an indicator of such finger development. Of course, we cannot measure which prenatal hormones were exposed to and to what extent, but we can use the lengths of index and ring fingers as an indirect indicator. Exposure to testosterone can not only influence the development of the ring finger but also increase the likelihood of the child being male. According to a study conducted a few years ago, it was found that women with shorter index fingers than ring fingers had a higher likelihood of being physically stronger, and researchers examined the relationship between finger length ratios and muscle strength. They found that women with shorter index fingers had a stronger grip compared to those with longer index fingers. More recently, researchers discovered that the shorter the index finger is compared to the ring finger, the higher the amount of prenatal testosterone and the greater the likelihood of being physically more aggressive throughout life. Moreover, according to other scientific studies, the length of the ring finger in women can also affect their careers and achievements in life. In a study conducted by Aldo Rusticini and Luigi Ghizo, interviews were conducted with Italian women. Those with longer ring fingers were associated with risk-taking and assertiveness. Additionally, they were successful in sports such as skiing. In general, it has been observed that the most successful entrepreneurs have ring fingers that are 10 to 20% longer than their index fingers. Individuals with longer ring fingers were managing rapidly growing companies and had the ability to handle heavy workloads.